Hey everybody, this is Kim Siever with Hot Pepper Communications. We specialize in writing, editing, and social media management. Today I want to talk to you about the difference between humorous without a U and humorous with a U. While editing something for a client recently, I noticed their use of humorous with a U. And normally at this point in the video I would explain the difference between humorous without a U and humorous with a U, but in this case, humorous with a U is a misspelling. The confusion arises when we note that in Commonwealth countries we use humor with a U compared to the use of humor without the U in the United States. But even in these countries, humorous with a U is largely considered incorrect. For example, here's what Oxford Dictionary has to say on the matter. Note that although humor without a U is the American spelling of humor with a U, humorous without a U is not an American form. The word is spelled the same way in both British and American English, and the spelling humorous with a U is regarded as an error. That being said, however, humorous without a U hasn't always been incorrect. Check out the cover of this 1795 book titled Satirical, Humorous, and Familiar Pieces, or this 1874 book, Love Poems and Humorous Ones, or how about the essays Humorous, Moral, and Literary of the late Benjamin Franklin, published in 1811. We also have these four titles, and those are just the titles. We find the humorous spelling in text copy as well. Here are just a handful of books where humorous appears. At this page here, pause if you want to read them, and another page as well. 12 titles in total, and these are just the ones that I found quickly. Pause if you want to read them. And then if we look at the Google Books Ngram viewer, we see that humorous with a U appeared in print in the mid-17th century. It peaked about a century later, before starting to slide a bit, then peaking again at the turn of the 19th century, sliding for a century before a slight bump about 100 years ago, and since that last bump, a decline before leveling out about 50 years ago. Now, all that being said, humorous without a U is still by far the most popular spelling. Other than a brief period at the end of the 17th century, humorous has outnumbered humorous with a U as the preferred spelling, with an ever-increasing gap starting at the beginning of the 19th century. This gap has grown so wide, and the usage of humorous without a U, but with a U, has become so rare that it's no surprise dictionaries label it as incorrect. Although humorous has been used for over 300 years, its relative scarcity would present you with quite the uphill battle to convince someone that it's a correct spelling. Which words do you confuse? Let me know. Leave me a comment, reply to my tweet. Visit me online at hotpepper.ca, where you can sign up for my monthly newsletter with writing and social media tips. You can also visit me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn.